It's Cara workout video number 3, but it's not your typical workout video. For starters, it's 118 outside. Why don't I go inside? Because I love it outside. I love the outside air. Plus, I'm far away from everything. I hate indoor pollution. So, love it out here. I will not go inside unless I have to. This isn't your typical workout video. I'm not going to do a half hour straight of workouts. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a few workouts that I have incorporated into my routine. They're phenomenal for strength training and fat burning and muscle building. Exercise is just so important. I just posted something on Facebook. It said, well, that was a total waste of time. Said nobody ever after a workout. Yes, it may seem daunting and, oh, I just don't want to do it. But after you do it, oh, you just feel so good. It's so worth it. Not to mention your older self. If you take the time to do this now, if you're young or when you can move, your older self will be just all for the better. So I always start by firing my muscles up with bridges and open books. Now, after that, my third thing I do is I use my band. Hope you guys all still have them and are using them. And I just fire more muscles up like that. And it's really easy. Just keep yourself straight. And it just fires them up more. Gets them going, readies them for what we're going to do. Since I'm outside, I can breathe through my nose and out my mouth. If I was in the gym, I wouldn't be doing that. That's why I love working out so much outside. Okay, so after we break a little sweat doing 10 to 15 reps, I'm gonna remove the band and start my abs. So we're gonna do the walk down, a walk down with back stretch. Okay? And this really works. It forces you to work your entire body. Flat, back stretch, head up high. Again, walk it out. Keep your limbs straight. Down, flat, back stretch. You also get a really good stretch doing this. Okay, so we want 10 of these. Gosh, they're actually so simple, but it's so good for the stretch. Arms up, down, forward stretch, back stretch, and up. I have never encountered a butt exercise that has left my muscles back there so sore than this exercise. It's phenomenal. I only have 8-pound weights. I prefer doing it with 12. I really feel a burn. But you can start with 8-pound weights. So this leg, you're on your tippy toes, and the first leg goes forward. It's a lunge. Forward lunge. Down, all the way down. Step up, back, but not all the way back. Forward lunge. Forward lunge, get all the way down so that you have to fire yourself back up to get up again. Forward lunge, down, fire everything back up. Forward lunge, everything back up. I'm gonna switch. See my tippy toe? It's not flat, it's straight. All the way down, let yourself fall so that you could fire yourself back up again. It's kind of hard in bare feet. You do 50 of those on each side. That'll get your butt in perfect shape. Okay, I don't need the mat. Let's do some clamshells. Band on. If you don't have the band, you don't need it. You can do it without, it'll still get a workout. But it's a double workout with the band. So as you see, my body is on the side, flat, knees slightly bent, band on, feet together, and I'm just gonna go like this. Open, close, open, let me get them straighter. Open, close, remembering to breathe. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just showing you a quick sampling of the exercises that work for me, and I'm a tough person to please when it comes to my workout routine. So if you want to just pick and choose, see which ones work for you. Personally, I recommend all of them, but see which ones work for you. You can always slightly modify it, make it a little easier or harder. So what we want to do is like 15 of these on each side, and I immediately feel it burning in here and in this part of my glute. So that's another amazing workout. It's called the clamshell. Next one, head up, hands behind your hips, feet about 5 inches from the ground, and you open and close. Good morning, darlings. That's what they're called. But I really love them because right now I'm starting to feel it. It's like almost an instant burn for your abs. And remember, your abs are the core of your body. They control everything. So it's very important. I added those 4 or 5 exercises to my routine, and I love finishing up with weightlifting. With the weights, somebody with such puny arms as I have, I've been really able to bulk them up. I go halfway up with the weight and then down. Only halfway and then down. You can see how my muscle right here, it's the only muscle group that is lifting these weights. Nothing else is working. That's why I've been able to pump my arms up. I call it target training. You just target, zoom into that area. And then a nice stretch. I know this is kind of dangerous, but if you have light weights, it's okay. So then a nice little hang. And then a nice little roll out. All right, well, you know, guys, I've just been trying to find the time to just put those few important exercises together. So thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. This will benefit you too. Working out is just as important as eating right. If you got them all together, you are so in the zone and you're doing great. Eating right, working out. When you fall or trip or injure yourself, chances are you will injure yourself a lot less if you are pumped up. I had a car run over my foot and stop on it with a mag wheel. Everybody panicked afterward. Oh my God, get her to the ER. And I'm like, you guys, I am fine, because it didn't hurt my foot. And I went like that with my foot. It was fine. Do you know why? Because I exercise and I ate right and I fast, regularly fasting. So important. The only proof that I had that a mag wheel was on my foot for 30 seconds was I had a tire print. I couldn't wash it off my foot for 2 weeks. Scientists are now saying that exercise is the new medicine. It is so vital and so important. All you need is to work out 3 times a week, an hour, no more than an hour and a half. anymore. It's too rough for the body, too much, and you're shortening your telomeres. Scientists have now proven this. Same with overeating, even good foods. You don't want to do that if you don't want to shorten your telomeres. When you put your body through so much stress like that, you're paying for it. So between working out and eating the right foods, staying away from the bad foods, you have a recipe for a long and amazing life. And here's a little tip for staying away from bad foods and filling up on good foods. What I do is, hey, don't get me wrong, you know, I see and smell foods. I wish I could indulge in that too. But you know what I do instead? I go and make my amazing salad and I start eating it. Within 15 minutes, I am so satisfied. If you put the world's delicious meal in front of me, I'd be like, I'm already stuffed. I don't want it. So what you want to do is fill up on the healthy stuff, and then you won't be craving the bad stuff. Okay, well, I gotta go do a run now. It's getting really hot here. I'm gonna go in, but again, thank you so much for giving me some of your valuable time. I hope this helps. Pick and choose these exercises and add them to your routine. Take care, bye.